Yo, what is up guys? It's the Goblin. I have a super amazing video for you guys tonight, but before that, giveaway winners of my gifting skins giveaway. I'm going to be gifting them in this video and showing proof of their comments and obviously the proof of me sending them the most expensive skin available today, which is this, basically the moth one. Basically, if you guys want to, next giveaway will probably be in a couple of days from now. Comment down below your Epic Games username. Make sure you guys are subscribed to my channel, and that's basically all you have to do to enter into next time. I pick a couple of people from the comments and then obviously show me gifting them the skins, show the comments and everything like that. You know, in next giveaway will be in a couple of days, so make sure you guys are subscribed. Comment that down below. I would really appreciate it. Also, if you guys could drop a like, that would just be absolutely awesome. I appreciate the support so much, and everyone smacking likes has been amazing, so drop a like for this awesome video we have coming up. And a quick shout out to everyone using my code TheGoblinYT. I think this item shop, when it refreshes for Saturday, is probably going to be something pretty interesting, so everyone using my code TheGoblinYT in the item shop really is supporting me. Let me know in the comments if you are using that also, and I appreciate it. Okay, let's get into this video. Now, this is an interesting one, and basically I came across this article from a Digital Spy, and this was a very nice article written by Sam Ashurst, and basically this article talks about Fortnite skins that were perhaps inspired by movie characters, and I saw this and found it very interesting. I want to show you guys and talk about whether we think these skins actually are inspired from movie characters, or if it is just a coincidence on a couple of them. And you guys let me know in the comment section down below. And of course, we're not saying these skins are identical or based off or anything, but simply inspired by the movie characters and different stuff like that. I thought this was an awesome, and there's 10 to go through. Obviously, everyone knows some of them. John Wick and the Reaper, very simple, but there's some other ones that I didn't even know about, and I'm pretty sure most people don't know about either. So drop a like and let's get right into it. Now, the first one, of course, the first one is going to be Rust Lord, or is it Star Lord from Guardians of the Galaxy. Now, this one is very interesting, and like I said, some of these ones are, it's up to you to decide if they were inspired or not, but Rust Lord did come out on that superhero season, and that would sort of make sense. They're both wearing the same leather jacket. The helmet is very similar on them as well, although he does have the spikes on it, but the gloves, the gloves, the coat, or the jacket, and the mask are really all go hand in hand to be potentially inspired by that for the Rust Lord, of course, an old skin back from season 4. Next is going to be the Carbide, or is it Iron Man? Now, this one obviously is not the same colors, but I guess they're inspired in the helmet on and the whole bodysuit, and I can definitely see it. I mean, when you see them side by side and compare sort of the suits, the helmets, everything, it definitely does look like Iron Man could be the inspiration for the Carbide. And once again, Carbide did come with that season 4, which was the superhero and villain, the superhero versus villain season, which would completely make sense to go along with the storyline when we had Carbide, Omega, and all that different stuff. So that is another one that definitely looks like it was inspired from it, just because, like, if you look on the, like, just the chest and the way the lines line up and everything, it really does look inspired. Next is Battlehawk, and a lot of people are talking about this being Thor in Infinity War, and basically they're saying that this is, you can see with the eye patch, and the side-by-side pictures, obviously, that I'm showing right here are going to be very good, and you're going to be able to compare. You can see, once again, we have the gloves. Now, the Battlehawk does have a tattoo. He does have a short sleeve shirt instead of not having any sleeves at all, but you can see that it's definitely, the haircut is similar, although the Fortnite version has more of a mohawk. The eye patch, the facial hair is almost identical. So, but this one is a little bit more different than the other ones. You can see there, definitely I think definitely the top half of it, the head and stuff, could be inspired. Next is going to be the next one is going to be a Valor, or is it Wonder Woman? And this was another one available on that superhero season, which was kind of cool because they actually brought in Thanos into the game. Like, the real Thanos partnered up with Infinity War and stuff. So that was super cool, and that happened way back. You know, I'm sure all the OGs remember that at, like, the start of summer it was. Valor and Wonder Woman, definitely some similarities here. Obviously, she is more red, and there has to be differences because they're not trying to copy or just take the direct skins, of course. Basically, they're just, you know, inspired, taking inspiration from them and sort of changing them up, but giving an ode to them. And you can see with this one, obviously the hairstyle is similar, the clothing is very similar as well, and there are some differences on the arms, on the colors and stuff, but once again, we're not saying these are direct copies, and you can see right there, the breastplate, the skirt, the headpiece, they're all very similar, and either way, very, very cool skin. Next is Omega, and this one, obviously, people are going to compare to Black Panther, which it is kind of similar. When Black Panther gets hit, he stores the kinetic energy and turns it into power, is what they're saying, and Omega also has that power and basically your ability to change the color as one of the, I'm not sure if it was the first, but it was one of the first customizable skins in this game. Now, you have to remember that the fully leveled up Omega may not look exactly like Black Panther, but there's also different levels to the Omega, and there was different evolutions, which could be, you know, something that was super duper cool. Of course, Carbide was the one that was unlocked at the start of the battle pass, and then Omega was unlocked at the late end of the battle pass, but you had to, you know, when you unlocked them, they were just skinny guys with no armor. They're not really skinny, but, you know, they didn't have armor on, so they look skinny in the game, and then as you leveled them up, you got more and more stuff. Next is the Reaper, or is it John Wick? This one, I don't think there's much debate about it. Pretty much everyone just calls this the John Wick skin. I'm sure some people didn't even know it was called the Reaper. I had to think about what it was called because I just called this John Wick, and I'm sure that's what most people do. And also with the facial hair, there are some differences. Hair on top of the head, pretty similar. So very, very similar, and this is the one that I'm sure everyone already knew about. Next is Merry Marauder, or is it Gingy from Shrek? So this is kind of cool because this could be a generic gingerbread man, but basically in Shrek, when Gingy is being interrogated in this scene right now, he sort of goes and has that sad sort of face, and if you look at the Merry Marauder, it's funny because his name is Merry Marauder. That sounds like a happy dude, right? And then you look at him, and he looks pissed off. He looks like he just got third-partied in the top 3 right there, that the Merry Marauder. So I definitely think this one is one that I think there's inspiration here, just based off of the expression on the face and the frown and the eyebrows and everything. Pretty cool stuff, and that was one that I really didn't know about before this list, so definitely very, very cool. Next is Codename Elf, or is it Buddy from Elf? Now, this one was interesting. At first I was like, nah, there's no way it's Buddy from Elf, right? But then as you look closer at the hat, the details of the hat, the hair is not similar, but the details of the hat and the details of the coat, where basically the lining of the coat and the belt, that gold lining, the whiteness, he has gloves, but he has the white part of his coat. Very, very interesting. And I think this one was inspired by Elf, which of course was also cool because this is around Christmas time, or well, you know, we're just into December, so not really, I guess, around Christmas time. That's when this movie, it always comes back as it's basically kind of a classic, and people like to watch this movie every single year, so I thought that was kind of cool. Next, Skull Trooper, or is it Johnny from Karate Kid? As you can see from this picture, there's clearly some resemblance there, but there's also some differences, but just the whole body part of the outfit is very, very similar. But then I was also doing a little bit of research myself, and I basically came across this, which is another scene, and you can see in this one, the other people in this scene have the same sort of, basically, mask and, or no, face paint, and then the hoodie up sort of combo that, that the Skull Trooper has. So I definitely think this is another inspired skin, and I'll show that other angle for you guys up on the screen. Very, very cool stuff, and this is, I guess, it looks like the origin of the world famous, at this point, Skull Trooper skin, which has become so famous in Fortnite itself. And next is number 10, Leviathan, or is it Minion from Megamind? Now, this is super funny. I think this one is definitely inspired, but it, of course, looks completely different. This was a skin that when it came out, it was actually kind of hyped. I never bought this skin. And this is one that you, honestly, it's actually probably kind of rare now. If you guys have the skin, let me know in the comments, because not many people, I don't really see people using this skin in game, and it might be because you don't see people using Tomato Head or the Burger, Der Burger guy either, because those skins are cool, but when you have such a big head, even though the hitbox is the same, it's going to be easier for them to recognize your head peeking a base, or, you know, your head as you're running through a valley, and it's just going to give them, even though it's the same hitbox, it's going to give them that visual registration and visual confidence to be able to take those shots at you, and of course be able to hit it. So that's kind of cool. There's a fish floating in a fishbowl on someone's head, and basically that is all we need to say these ones are kind of similar or could be perhaps inspired by. Hope you guys did enjoy this video. Let me know what you think in the comment section down below. Subscribe if you guys are new. Have a fantastic evening, and I just want to say, like, thank you guys for all the support. I know this is a little bit of a different kind of video, but I hope it's something you guys will enjoy. I'll be doing my next giveaway probably in a couple of days with people from the comment section. Comment your epic games, drop a like, check out some of my other vids, subscribe if you guys are new, and I'm out. Peace. See you in the next one.